Lovla. It's like a little mini rant series right here. I'm just gonna yap. Really, like, I was thinking about how people access you. How do we access each other? And you meet people and you vibing and you like their energy. People wanna see what's your labor of love. I feel like it's not a matter of like work. It's like, are you doing what you want to do? You know, because I feel like we came down here with energy to expand, and you know, it's prime source shit. You know, so it's like family and friends. They want to know, like, man, how could I access your labor of love? You're making it, and I want to make it. I want to be a part of it. I don't know where I'm going, but I feel like if you have a labor of love where people can access, people are more likely to show appreciation for you because they see you putting your energy to something good or something that benefits them. And if you have like a dead-end job, you kind of get off the hook. So if you don't work, you really get people really on your ass. Like, man, you don't have no labor of love. But if you work at a job you don't like, people are just like, oh, I get it. But when you do have a labor of love, people really want to access your shit. So it's like, man, how do we... I guess that's the best way to navigate. It's like, are you practicing your labor of love, like things that you want to do, whether you got a dead-end job or not? Man, something else that's been on my mind is, you know, they say the brother Jesus liked to party a lot. And you could tell by turning water into wine and shit. And I'm sitting just thinking, like, I know there were some wine haters at the reception. Whatever wedding Jesus was at, I'm sure he was at more than one, turning more pitcher of water into wine. More than one pitcher of water into wine. I'm just like, I know there was a hater right there on the dance floor. Was like, man, the motherfucker didn't make no ice though. Or, this shit hot as fuck. Or, you ain't got no Chardonnay? My nigga, you couldn't make no red? Like, what grapes did you... you know there was a sommelier at the party. All in the mix. And he's hating like a mug, you know? Hating. Just like, hey, Jesus turned this water into wine, and it's all right. I mean, it kind of tastes like Andre, you know? It's like, this thing was... Jesus like, who said that? Who said... All right. See if I show up to your party next week. Man, I bet Buddha's homies was tired of Buddha finding places to meditate, like every 10 steps. He's probably like, oh, that's a really good spot to sit. Hold on, friends, hold on. God damn it, Buddha, you gonna sit again? We just got up, bro. We just got up from an hour sit. Come on, man. Buddha, stop looking around. You taking too much, you appreciating too much, man. This nigga done sat on a stone for 3 hours. I don't know if some of you guys are familiar with, there's a license in Echo Park. And this license is closed on Sundays. And I don't think the people in the neighborhood remember that it's closed. So one of my favorite things is just to sit in the parking lot. I'm going to get a chair one day and just sit out there with like a little picnic chair. Because I love to see people walk at the door, not remembering that it's closed. And they always like, it's like two, I'm sure there's more, but I see two main reactions. You got the people who act like they about to call the worker, they about to call the owner of a license or some shit, because they look through the door and they looking through the window and shit, and they grab their cell phone and they're like, oh, they about to make a call, you know, they about to put in a call, you know. And then you got the other person who got all their bags in hand, and this cat, they just play it off. They walk up to the door and they kind of pass the door and they like, you know, they say to themselves like, oh yeah, license, or oh yeah, Vaughn's is right around the corner. Oh yeah, there's a Vaughn's right here. Oh yeah, there's a Vaughn's. Oh yeah, his license is closed today. And it's hilarious. I think one day I'm gonna sit out there with some keys and just be like, hold up. Just 1 minute. I'm sorry. I was just running a little late. Oh my gosh, the key is not on this key ring. Oh my gosh, just do some stupid shit. But yeah, Lassen's is dope. Lassen's is like a church, man. It's always beautiful people in there. And they're not dressed in church clothing. They're dressed in like yoga church. And it's like, man, God put all these great fruits and vegetables in one area to where, you know, my tithing is anywhere between $6 and $30, depending on how many items I get, you know. 1 to 4 items, you know. But Lassen's is cool, man. If you ever check it out, go up there, tell them Marcus sent you. I call it last cents because you're going to spend every dime in there. And you ever go to Whole Check, you definitely select the same type of thing. Shout out Whole Foods, Whole Check. Man, I have a friend that just finished their 2 weeks notice that they put in. And I thought that was super adult-like of that individual. And I was like, man, I've never put in a 2 weeks notice. Look how old I am. I'm 28 years old. Never put in a 2 weeks notice. And it's not that I don't like the work. It's just like my quit, especially with like capitalism and corporate, whatever these perspectives are on like subjugation and domination and hierarchy. And really it's about the end. How do you feel? So I never felt really good about those spaces, you know? So I've always done more like a 2-minute warning. Like my quitting is more like a 24-second shot clock. You know, I'm like, you got 10, 9, 8, 7. I'm like, I'm out of here. What did you say? What? We got a 30-minute lunch now? Oh, I'm out of here. You can't be switching up my hour to a 30 like that. No, I'm out. Oh, y'all remember? I'm just ranting, man. You remember being in elementary and you come into class on that Monday and they change the seats around or some shit? Nope. Marcus, you're sitting over there now. You're not sitting next to Tristan. But you gonna meet me from the hump? Man, they move your seat. Well, who made these new seats? Who did this? They put you all the way on the side of the corner, mix the whole seats around and shit. I mean, that was me. I was like the class clown and shit. I was a fool in class. I just think about getting your seats moved and shit. Man, what's your you know, like, you ever go to the dentist? Don't the dentist feel like a mechanic? They get in your mouth and you go for a cleaning, you know, $100-$200, whatever, 50. You go for a cleaning. After they clean, they tell you like, bro, your left carburetor, your left canine, and then some other name of the tooth like behind that, and then the scissor, like whatever 3-syllable tooth word they got for that one, and your molar, they all got cavities, bro. You all got cavities. And then you're like, yo, I came, you know, or you get like, you had 6 cavities 3 years ago, but now you got 4, but they want to work on the 4. And it's like, well, shit, if I started off with 6 and 2 are no longer there, maybe, you know, I'll come back 2 years later and I only had 2. And they're like, no, we got to work on these now. You got to work on these right now. That's going to be $500. $400 for the sedative.
Sorry.
$400 for the sedative and $100 for the labor. I'm like, $400 for the sedative. I'm about to get on YouTube. I know they got ways to make sedatives, bro. I know they got DIY sedatives out here. $500 for a sedative? Bro, I can get like 4 or 5 chemicals. Man, let me take a few shots of some rum. Y'all do after hours? Y'all be in here after 2? Can I come here after the club? It's just crazy. Well, that's it for this rant. Catch us next one. Stay tuned. LOVLA. Peace.